Hi everybody, Jennifer here, and today I am going to show you my foundation routine. This is mainly the routine I use for fall and winter, but I'm going to show it to you today anyway because I plan to go out walking a little bit, or not really walking, but in my wheelchair around my neighborhood a little bit later, and I want a little bit more coverage than I normally give myself in the summertime. I'm going to use a number of products. My Claudia Stevens Facial Prep Foundation Base, my e.l.f. Essentials Powder Brush, my Sheer Cover Duo Concealer, and my e.l.f. Pressed Powder, along with a bit of tissue in case I need it. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the primer. Oh, by the way, I've already applied moisturizing sunscreen in an SPF 30 on my cleansed skin, and let that seep in for a while. I'm going to take my primer right here, and I'm going to apply it all over my face. I'm just doing a really simple look today. Just sort of a casual one because I'm not really going anywhere other than a walk around my neighborhood, if you will. Okay, that's on. I'll give that a minute to set. Today I'm going to use Almay Truly Lasting Color 16-Hour Makeup with an SPF of 15 in Ivory number 120. If you would like a review on any of the products I use in any tutorial, please just let me know, and I will gladly do that for you. I'm going to pump out 1 pump, maybe 1.5. There you go. And today I'm just going to use my fingertips because I don't have any sponges available to me anymore. My beauty blender was done for last month. Just take some on a clean fingertip. Put a little here. Put it on your nose. Some on your cheeks. Looks like it's going to need a bit more than I anticipated because my cheeks aren't going to be covered very well. I particularly have rosacea, and I like to cover it up whenever possible, especially when going outside because sun exposure can make it worse. I'm just gonna go here, 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 and there. I know I look a little silly right now, but it's all about to get blended in. So no worries there. Just maybe a little bit on the sides of the nose. because that'll help it all blend in together. And then I'm just gonna make sure my hair is out of the way as much as possible. Then I'm going to blend. There are days when my rosacea is bad enough where I'll have to prime my face. Cover the rosacea as much as I can with concealer, and then do foundation, and then conceal again. But today it's not quite that bad, so that's good to know. You just want to blend in circles outward toward the edges of your face as much as possible. I really only can use one hand when demonstrating this, and really in everyday life, really only use one hand anyway. Check this out in the mirror. I got this foundation sort of as part of a birthday gift, and because my birthday was last month, and I've been testing it out. I'll do a review for you guys in a few weeks once I've used it for a while. Okay, there we go. That seems to have blended everything in, or at least as much as possible that I can see. Okay, foundation. I'm gonna wipe my hands. Okay. Now I am going to do concealer. I'm going to take a lighter color in the Surecover Duo Concealer. That one right there. I'm going to cover up any flaws. Sorry about the camera not being able to zoom in, everybody. As I've said before, all I've got is a laptop peephole camera, but I'm doing the best I can for you. So I hope this is helpful. Okay, so take this concealer. Apply it, or place it down with your pointer finger, at least I do. There you go. Sort of looks like that. And then you take your ring finger or your pinky finger or the side of your thumb or a brush or a sponge, whatever's most helpful for you, and you blend. Okay, I've also got a little bit of rosacea peeking through and some spots that I want to cover. So I'm just going to take more concealer. Not very much, because a little bit of this tends to go a long way. And I'm going to put it right on my cheeks. And I'm going to sort of swipe and down, and eventually the rosacea will get covered. Plus, I've found that with concealers that are sort of a cream base like this, if you use your finger and when you dip your finger in, move your finger back and forth a little bit, it warms the concealer so that it blends more easily on your face. Got a few little rosacea bumps or pimples. I'm not sure what these are, but they're about to be covered. As much as I can get. That's that. That's all blended in. Please don't pay any mind ever to these splotches on my neck. I have very thin skin, and whenever I get a little bit nervous, or I'm in a bit of a hurry, or I get upset, these will show up. Don't worry about it. Nothing's wrong. I'm perfectly fine. I haven't been harmed in any way. It's just I have very thin, fair skin, and every little mark will show up, and I'm in a little bit of a hurry today, and a little bit not stressed out, but just, I don't know, nervous today for this video. I don't quite know why. I've been doing this for a while now. And next I'm going to take my e.l.f. pressed powder in Ivory. This is a $1 pressed powder. It's nothing really expensive at all. And the e.l.f. Essentials powder brush, which also costs $1. Gonna swirl some of this powder onto my brush. Dip it in there, as you can see. Okay, and I'm going to apply some of this to set my foundation. And I'm not going to swirl like you might think and like other people have done, because I find that swirling doesn't distribute the powder very evenly, and it doesn't set any base makeup very well at all. So I have been doing this for a while now, just dabbing it on ever so gently and making sort of a half circle motion as I do it, and that way it doesn't settle into any pores or lines or anything like that on my face. Now this is certainly not a perfectly covered, perfectly matte foundation routine, but I've gotten away from using heavy, perfectly matte foundations recently because I'm starting to get lines around my eyes, and a lot of makeup can settle right into those lines and make them look even more progressed than they are. And a little bit on top. Let's see. Maybe a tiny bit under my eyes, but for this, instead of using the end of the brush, I'm going to use the side of it. I'm taking the edge, and I'm just going to sort of gently roll a teensy tiny bit of powder underneath both eyes. And there we go. That is my foundation routine. Thank you for joining me, everybody. If there are any types of videos that you would like to see, please let me know in the comments below, or send me a private message here on YouTube or in the comments page, and I will happily get to it as soon as I possibly can. I don't have much space to do tutorials, which is why I don't do them very often, but I will do them eventually. Please just let me know what you'd like to see, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.